Come on, Beth. We've been here for about 8 hours and you've tried on over 100 dresses now. Maybe today's just not your day to find a dress. We should just leave and come back to find a dress tomorrow.
Please just wait and let me finish putting this one on. I promise this'll be the last one I try, and if it isn't the one then we can leave and come back tomorrow.
Fine.
2,000 years later.
Whoa.
What do you think?
It's beautiful.
I think I really like it too.
Finally, we found the dress. Seth is going to be so in love once he sees you in this.
Really? I don't know.
Yeah, no. You're right. He might hate it, actually. Of course he's going to really like it. Don't stress about it too much anyways. What should matter most is if you like it yourself.
I know, but I just really want to please Seth and make sure he likes the dress as much as I do. I mean, it's the least I could do for him after everything he's done for me. The day I lost my sister, he was the only one that was there to comfort me. My parents, however, were too busy at their business trip to even notice Doris was missing or pick up my desperate calls. I don't know what I would have done and how I would have coped without him. So, in return, at least all can do is please him and make sure I wear a dress he'll truly like as well.
I know, Beth, but seriously, he'd be blind if he didn't fall in love with you instantly in this dress. You look gorgeous.
Alrighty then. I guess we finally found the dress. Let's buy this thing.
Now we can go back to my house and have a sleepover. The last sleepover before you turn into a married woman.
Mom, why are you calling me? You want me to attend your business party now? But it's late and I just... She hung up on me.
What happened? What did she say?
About the sleepover. My mom wants me to attend the business party she and dad are having right now instead, Coretta.
Seriously?
They say it's important.
This what happens when your best friend has rich business parents.
Yeah, well, I really need to go now. I'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
They probably only want me to attend their stupid business party so they can berate me for my decision to choose to marry Seth. They think just because he's not as rich as I am that he isn't a suitable husband for me. But that's not true. To me, it's not his wealth that matters, it's his heart. And he's got a heart of gold and loves and cares for me more than anyone I've ever known. I've known him for about 3 years now, and all he's ever been to me is charming and respectful. He'd visit me every day.
Well, yeah, because that's his bloody job as the milkman to come every morning.
That's him. Be quiet.
Hey, Beth.
Keep obsessing over that milkman. Why don't you? He doesn't care about you. He only cares about your money and, you know that.
Seriously, Doris?
What? Our parents are one of the richest business people out there, and it's clear that's all he sees in you.
I'm sorry you have to hear this, Seth.
It's fine.
No, it's not fine. As Beth's older sister, it's my job to look out for her and protect her from jerks like you.
Older sister? You mean older by 20 seconds.
20 seconds, 20 years, who cares? At the end of the day, I'm still your big sister. And it's my job to protect my little sister from gold-digging jerks like you. No one, and I mean no one, gets to use my little sister. If you keep up with this, you're going to regret it big time. Just know that.
I'm so sorry about her.
It's okay, don't worry about it.
Even though my sister wasn't the nicest to him, he still remained kind and respectful. And the day my sister went missing... Doris, come down for breakfast. Doris, is this girl serious? For God's sake, Doris. I've been calling you for ages to come down for breakfast. Doris? Doris? Doris, this isn't funny. Come out, seriously? Oh my God.
Hey, I brought some milk. Whoa, are you okay?
My sister, she's gone. She was there for me. She's always been there for me. And regardless of the fact Doris hadn't been the nicest to him when she was alive, he He still comforted me when I lost her and helped me plan all the funeral arrangements for her funeral. My parents, however, they were too busy on a business trip to even pick up my calls to tell them Doris was missing. Instead, they hung up the phone on me and didn't find out until a week after she was gone. They won't even take responsibility for that incident either. They still claim they never received a call from me that day. I don't care whether Seth was dirt poor. The fact he truly loves me and is there for me no matter what is enough for me to know he's the man I want to spend the rest of my life with. I love him, and no one can make me feel any different. Here I am. Time to get yelled at. Hi?
Oh, babe, finally you've arrived.
Oh, this is your daughter you've been talking about.
I guess.
What a pleasure it is to finally meet you. Your parents have told me a lot about you. You're getting married next week, right?
That's right.
We called her over to attend this business party today, since she hasn't participated in the family business in almost 5 months now. And still, she was reluctant on coming today.
Well, sorry for being reluctant, but you didn't even tell me about this business party until an hour ago. You practically demanded I come at such short notice regardless of the fact I've been shopping for a wedding dress all day today and I'm understandably tired from all of that.
Oh, right, you had to buy a wedding dress. Let me guess, you had to pay for the dress yourself too.
How dare you? It's not my fault Seth doesn't have enough money to pay for a $5,000 dress. If he were to pay for the dress himself, he'd hardly have enough money to buy himself dinner.
Right, so is that why he made you pay for your wedding ring too?
Yeah, maybe I should go.
Enough with all of this. All you guys are doing is making a scene and it's getting ridiculous. I'm marrying Seth and that's final. Nothing you guys say can change my mind.
Yeah, you're marrying our milkman.
Bruh.
If I knew you'd be so desperate to fall for the milkman, I would've never gotten one. I would've brought the milk home myself.
Are you kidding me? You guys are seriously berating me right now because I fell in love? So what if he's a milkman? He doesn't have to be as rich as us for me to like him.
Well, by marrying a milkman, you'll only be destroying your business reputation and be losing more money than making money, since you'll have to not only buy and spend money for yourself but also for him.
So, what I do with my money is none of your business. Do you guys care more about my happiness or my wealth?
Both.
Ridiculous. If you wanted me to come over just so you could yell at me for wanting to marry Seth, then you should have told me that over the phone. I'm out of here.
You know Doris wouldn't be happy with this decision.
Don't you dare speak for Doris. You have no clue what she would and wouldn't be happy with because you were too involved in your business than in her life. Goodbye.
Beth, welcome home, babe. Is something wrong?
No, well, it's just my parents. They called me over to attend their business party just so they could yell at me in front of everyone over the fact I'm choosing to marry you.
Just ignore them. No matter what, they'll never be happy with your decisions, so we should stop bothering to care about their opinions. At the end of the day, the thing that matters most is that we have each other and we're going to be together forever. You're all that matters to me, Beth. I love you.
I love you too. Well, on the bright side, I bought my wedding dress today.
Ooh, can I see?
Not until the wedding.
Oh my god, Beth. You look so gorgeous.
Thank you.
Seth must feel like the luckiest guy in the world right now.
Speaking of Seth, where is he?
Not sure. You should go look.
Hello, Beth.
Mother, father.
Look, there's a candy floss machine.
So, what do you two want?
We want to make things right. I know we ended on a bad note last week after our argument. We said and did some things we shouldn't have. But at the end of the day, we're your parents and you're our daughter, and regardless of any disagreements we may have, we want to attend your wedding and have this be a memorable day we can all celebrate and look back on, despite if we approve of your groom or not.
Yes, because at the end of the day, your happiness is our #1 priority.
Wow, thanks Mum and Dad.
And we also want you to greet all your guests. There's about 100 people here, and they're all waiting to meet.
Hurry on now.
Hi?
Hello. Wait, who are you?
Oh, nobody you know.
Friend?
Yeah, we're pretty close, and he said I could come if it was all right with you.
Of course, it's his wedding as well. He's free to invite any guests he'd like.
That's great. Well, nice meeting you.
Beth, babe, you look incredible.
Think why?
Jess,
Hi there.
what are you doing here?
Beth said it was fine for me to be here.
Yeah, I don't mind at all. It's your wedding too. You can invite any guests you'd like.
Yeah, but the thing is, I didn't exactly invite her.
WH.
Can I speak to you alone, Jess?
Sure.
What's all that about? Something doesn't feel right. Maybe I should follow them.
Not so soon. You still have over 100 more guests to greet. Hurry on now.
Hi,
Hi?
Danny. My name's Danny.
Oh, nice to meet you, Danny. Are you a friend of Seth's?
Oh, no, I just work for your parents. I'm currently living with your parents actually. I'm one of their business colleagues.
Yes. Of course, they'd invite their business friends over to my wedding without my permission.
I hope you don't mind.
No, of course not.
So, your parents are pretty successful, huh? And your groom isn't.
How in the world do you know that?
Your parents usually talk about it a lot at work. Well, complain more than talk actually.
Seriously? And just as I thought they couldn't get any lower. Can't they ever just leave me alone?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to upset, and even after telling strangers all about my personal life, they still expect me to obey their orders.
As if I'm going to spend the next hour of my wedding greeting guests they invited when they couldn't even have the decency to respect my privacy at work. I'm going.
Well, nice meeting you.
Yeah, you too. I should probably just go find Seth, and I don't know where he is.
Beth, is something wrong?
Yeah, actually, I can't find Seth.
Oh, I just saw him a few minutes ago. He went down there with some girl.
Perfect, thanks.
Welcome.
What's he even doing down here? I should probably surprise him. There he is. This is going to be hilarious. I can't really hear what they're saying. Alright, the way they're talking is a little weird. What in the world is going on here?
Beth?
Yes, it's me, Beth. Your bloody bride and fiancé. What do you think you're doing with her? I thought you two were just good friends. I can't believe this right now. Today I was supposed to be your wife. We were supposed to be married. But now, that's clearly not going to happen.
Wait, what?
You cheated on me. As if I'd go ahead with the wedding now after I've seen you betray me with my own eyes. All these times I've been defending you from everyone and you go and do this to me.
Shh, quiet down.
No, I won't be quiet.
Whoa, what's going on here?
Ask that jerk. He can explain to you all how he cheated on Met for God knows how long. We're over, and consider this wedding cancelled. I can't believe this. This was supposed to be the happiest day of my life. I was supposed to be married and in love, but instead I'm sad and alone once again. I can't believe I did everything for Seth just for him to do this to me. I was the one who paid for this apartment too. He didn't do anything for me yet gave him the world because I loved him. And he went and betrayed me anyway. I'm leaving this place. I'm selling the apartment, packing my things and going. And if Seth has nowhere else to go, then too bad. He can go move in with that girl he was cheating on me with instead for all I care. Goodbye, first place Liv ever lived in with Seth. I definitely won't miss these memories. Wait, now where am I going to go? Well, there's only one place I can go. Back home to my parents. Just as I thought my life was progressing. Falling in love, moving out with my boyfriend, getting married. It all crashes down in a day and I end up back to square one again. Living with my parents. I hate life. Mom, Dad, I'm going to be.
Beth?
Meredith, where are my parents?
Oh, they're still at the wedding and sorting out the fiasco that happened earlier. What's going on? Why do you have all your suitcases with you?
Just call my parents and tell them Beth wants to move back in.
Oh, you've got to tell Dan about that. I'm just the house cleaner.
All right, bye. Hi, are you?
Hi there.
Weren't you the guy at the wedding?
Yeah, your parents sent us all home after that whole situation occurred with your fiancé, but they stayed so they could handle things.
They were right. They were all right. He wasn't the one for me.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not. None of you are really sorry. I bet you're all probably glad that happened because now this means I won't have to marry him, and that's all you guys were concerned about, right?
I just work for your parents. I don't really know much about any of this.
Sure.
Well, I'll tell your parents you're moving back and then.
Yeah, and tell them I'm moving back into my old bedroom too. I wish you were still here, Doris. You were right. Right about everything. I miss you so much, big sis. I miss you so much.
The next day.
How are you doing?
Fine, I guess. How well can you be doing after you find your Fanky cheating on you on the day of your wedding? Also, I'm going to be moving back home with you guys if that guy yesterday didn't tell you.
Yeah, he told us.
And we're glad you're moving back in with us. Now we can spend more time together as a family like we used to.
And you'll also be able to participate more in the family business again. This past year you've been slacking a lot, and now since you live right here, where the office is, there's no excuse not to help out.
Of course, as expected. Why did I think for a second they'd actually care about my feelings?
So, to get your mind off everything that happened yesterday, and to help you get more productive again, why don't you start working for our family business? But as a beginner, of course, you'll be starting from the bottom, just LKE the rest of our employees and be working as one of our colleagues.
So I've been here for a day and you already want something out of me? What sort of parents are you?
Hey, you're an adult now. You can't just expect us to be there and lend you help whenever something bad happens. You're not a little girl anymore. If you want to live back with us, we expect you do something in return, and that is to start participating in the family business.
Working for us isn't a bad thing, you know. You need a job in the future anyways. So,
fine.
Fantastic. Finish off your breakfast and then come down to the office for further details. Love you.
What's he doing here?
Just sit down and we'll explain what's going on.
Okay, so what's going on?
So, you know, we want you to start working as one of our business colleagues. Right?
Right?
And we'd like you to work on a business project, just as our colleagues do.
Business project? What sort of business project?
Since we own a real estate company, we need you to go and check up on the houses we hope to market in future and see if there's anything wrong with them.
Check up? What do you mean by check up?
We just want you to check the basics of the house. Make sure the walls are sturdy, carpets are cleaned, roof is intact. And if there is something wrong with anything, notify us immediately so we can get our builders on it.
What if there's something wrong with the plumbing? I have no clue how to deal with that.
And that's exactly why Danny will be your business partner during this project and will be checking on the houses along with you.
He's a great plumber as well as assistant, so he'll be just handy for that. So,
fine, that's fine. When do we get started on this project?
We expect you to start working on this tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
But for today, you guys can go down to a coffee shop together and spend the day getting to know each other better. Since you will be as business partners for a whole year, it's best if you to get familiar with one another.
Fine, let's go.
So soon?
Well, isn't that what you guys asked?
I guess.
Then I don't see why there's a problem. I know a great Starbucks down the street we can go to, Danny. Let's go.
I hope you're not mad at me or anything, because I had absolutely no say in this whatsoever. I was just as shocked as you were when I heard about the news.
I know. I'm not blaming you.
Then why are you being so rude? You're acting as if you're the only person in the world to be going through hard times right now when you're not. We all have problems in our lives. It's not just you. So the least you could do right now is be a decent human being when you speak with someone.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Apology accepted.
Let's act like none of this ever happened and this is our first time meeting each other.
What?
Let's start off fresh.
Sure.
Hi, I'm Beth.
I'm Danny.
Would you like to order some more food?
Sure. How about the